What's up? What's up? What's up, beautiful people? It is Pretty Girl Love Trap content, and we are here to discuss one of my favorite shows ever. Snowfall is back, y'all. Season 6. This is so bittersweet to me because I hate to know that this show is on its last season. I mean, I just love Snowfall. Love everything about it. Sad to see it go. Happy that it's back. So yes, I'm gonna have a lot of mixed emotion, you guys. So with these reviews, please lift your girl up in prayer and in spirit, okay? Because there's a couple people on this cast, and I'm just like, please have a good ending. Please have a good ending. But it's Snowfall, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep my asthma pump handy dandy, and we just gonna have to see what's on and popping with everything. Oh Lord, what's up, Jacoby, Mr. Jones, Daria? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? So yes, we are here to discuss episode 1 of Snowfall. Oh God. Thug tears, okay? But before we get into it, please make sure you're liking this video, subscribe to my channel, okay? This is my 5th day going live straight. I think I have about 4 or 5 more days that I'm going live. So please, this is not easy, y'all. So please like this video, okay? Share me, subscribe to my channel, comment. If you're watching the replay, let's be in the chat. If you're watching it live, I appreciate every one of you guys, like, for real, okay? What's up, DeMarcus? How are you? Okay, so I haven't listened to anybody's outtake or reviews or anything. I don't know how y'all feeling about these 2 episodes that just dropped. I'm going to be discussing episode 2 tomorrow, okay? Oh God, Mr. Jones, you already speaking your feelings. Okay, well, type in it if you will. You said Louis must die. She is so trash. I'm not happy with a lot of people. Oh my God, a lot of people really just pissed me off. Okay, but let's get into it, you guys. It starts off, of course, a little sad. And okay, we have Tisha here. She's pretty much a little girl. Her grandfather, Ozzy, he coming from a long day of work. He seems like he was working the overnight shift. And she on the porch with a little, stuffed animal. He was like, Tisha, where your daddy at, girl? Like, why you here by yourself? So she was like, he didn't come home last night. So we go through this whole, process with them of, driving, to seemingly where he worked. And he was actually one of the guys that Franklin shot in front of Louis' club. His name was Willie Daniels or Will Daniels. And yeah, so we're kind of seeing it the effects now. I mean, we always seen the effects of Snowfall, but now they not playing. First season, first episode, y'all gonna get this ish, okay? So we discover, of course, that it was a little sad because her daddy had her name on a little bracelet. Oh my God, thug tears. Of course, Louis and Jerome, of course, they're the owners of the business, so they're being questioned. It's a lot, y'all. I was like, oh, y'all starting already? Y'all trying to pull the thug tears out of your girl already? Oh my God. We're going to get into that. There was a lot of epic fails, but yeah, I definitely agree on some level about Franklin being a little negligent, okay? But yes. So we pretty much, like I said, we're picking up real quick, no time jump or nothing, okay? This is probably 10, 11 hours later from last season, okay? We're not wasting no time, and that's what I'm talking about. So we have very neat, Franklin, he pretty much picks her up, seems though from her house, because, she probably was like, Franklin, I'm going to stay over here. Like last season, she was like, I'm riding or dying, but Franklin was busy the previous night, so, that's probably why she was at her crib. But he brings her to the new safe stash house. And he was like, yeah, girl, since Peaches hit me up, we got a new spot, okay? She looking all surprised. I'm like, girl, why are you surprised this man got a whole new stash house? Like, the fuck? Really? So he was like, yo, I remember you telling me your mom's ex was good, messing with the funds, okay, laundering the money, okay, doing the laundry, if you will, okay. I wonder if he had a washer fold like Ghost and Tommy, but that's neither here nor there, okay. And so she was like, yes, but he was like, all right, we got this cash. I'm gonna need you to help facilitate put it in the bank, okay? Because we can't just bring this dirty money up in here and then the LA bank, they're gonna be too hella suspicious. So we gotta go ahead and take it down to MIA, okay? She was like, Franklin, I done left my little trifling ass ways back there, okay? Pre-pregnancy. What are we doing here? Like, you need to make up with your family and stop tripping. I'm like, girl, that's a tall ask out of Franklin, for real, for real. What's up, Brillo? Thank you for coming through. Let's see here. Mr. Jones, you said Unc put the sleeves on Mabel. That was messed up. I still like them a tad bit, but now he can die with Louis. Yeah, we're gonna discuss how my feelings on that for real, for real. Okay. I know, Brillo. That's what I said in my preseason review. Check that out if you haven't done so. V is looking good. Okay. She was like, these people are not gonna clown me on social media. Makeup people, wardrobe people, hair people, stop playing with me, okay? We going out with a bang. I'm not gonna leave my mark over here looking like, I don't want to say the person's name, but she was like, yeah, don't play me. Come on now. We got the budget. Okay? I don't recall all this conversation about Jerome being a simp. Maybe I blocked it out of my brain, Brillo. Maybe I was tuning you out once I heard, I don't recall. But we are going to get there, okay? We're going to have a little patience, okay? So V was like, nah, bro, take me out. I'm not with this. I'm not about to do this with you, okay? I thought you were supposed to be cleaning up. Like, come on. What are we doing? I'm like, V, well, we had some extenuating circumstances, okay? You see, this man was robbed of the 73 of the million. USD, girl. Come on. And V, don't act like you'll be sitting here with Franklin if he had a regular schmegular situation. I don't know. I don't know how much of a ride or die you are. I'm just saying, okay? So Franklin, he meets up with the guy, and apparently he used his services previously because he was like, yo, we got word on Peaches. He was like, we don't know. We don't know if he in the country, out of the country. I don't know where that Negro at. He was like, all right, I give whoever finds Peaches 250 other bands, okay? And on top of that, I'm gonna give you a 3% finder's fee. So I went and got my calculator. All right, I'm like 3% of the 5 million that you will recover. Oh yeah, that's 150 of the $1,000. He was like, okay, that can make things run a little faster. We can expedite your services, sir. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, 150 bands, especially in the late 80s. Oh yeah, sign me up. Sign me the F up, okay? And he was like, yeah, what about the information that, I asked you about Teddy McDonald, I need you to reconfirm that. So apparently Franklin and Alton are already been trying to get information and intel on your boy Teddy. And, old boy was a little hesitant. He was like, all right, speak. What you got to say? He was like, the last time we went down this road with Teddy McDonald, see what happened with your pops. We don't see him no more. We don't see him no more. And he was like, don't worry about it. Just do your job, okay? I'm paying you good bread to give me some information, okay? Hey, Savannah. Ooh, I love that. Avi, I love that profile pic. Ooh, that is cute, girl. Brillo, you say you don't remember the whole Jerry Curl juice and blood everywhere, Aaron. Yeah, I remember that. And I remember Justin saying that. But anything before that, I probably tuned it out. I'm sorry, okay? Oh, Jesus, y'all give me a hard time. I mean, Jesus, he's my fellow Harlem Night. I can't, all right? Meanwhile, after he meets up with the guy, we see Black Diamond and Dallas. Okay, he was like, y'all late. She was like, babysitter issues. I was like, us. When she brought up that babysitter, I was like, yep, we gonna have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. I knew, and I mentioned this last year, this kid stuff gonna be an issue, okay? And I knew once they start teetering in with the kids and whatnot, and the fact that they're mothers, I knew, oh yeah, this is not gonna be Ice Cube. It's not gonna be a good day, okay? For real, for real. LA is gonna be looking real stank today, okay? I'm just saying. That just means you're not loyal, bro. Okay, that means you ain't loyal, okay? These bros ain't loyal. But no, I'm going to definitely get into for real, for real. But yes, we still got Black Diamond in Dallas for now, okay? So Teddy, he all sick and just shut in because old Parissa is gone. I'm like, boy, you love her? You love that girl? Okay. Of course, we, assume that Ruben took her, all right? Because she was, we gonna get it in the episode 2, but the way that whole scene with Ruben and her, like, yeah, tomorrow we got to get into it. I got to dig in her behind too, okay? So we make Leor, okay? And so, he over there speaking Hebrew with his partners, whatever. So I'm assuming, okay, that is Avi's, next in line, right-hand man or what have you. And apparently, and I don't necessarily recall this, and forgive me. So apparently Teddy did something to this guy, probably when he went up there and effed up, Avi's spot. I'm not sure if he was the other guy. No, he wasn't the other guy in the trunk with Avi because he was dead. But anywho, he had some previous run-ins, and he's all effed up because of Teddy, okay? And Teddy was like, okay, Avi's missing. I believe the people that took Avi took my boot thing, okay? So we can work together to solve this mystery, okay, Scooby-Doo? And he was like, man, if you don't get the F out of here, like my man's like, no, I don't have no sympathy for what you got going on. Avi going, okay, so I'm gonna need you to figure that ish out, okay? And he was like, oh, this person means something to you. So he was like, come here, boy, let's talk. Let me get 2 centimeters from your lip, okay? F you. I immediately heard Yo Gotti F you song, okay? Immediately. I was like, yes. Teddy, the audacity. If you think you had enough juice, okay? You are no Omar Epps, okay? You do not have enough juice to be coming up in here into Avi's spot requesting assistance. Like, if you don't get the F out of here, but we see he desperate, child. This man is desperate. Hey, Moochie, thank you for coming through, boo. For real, for real. For real. I mean, I guess, Brillo, I'll be 99%. I ain't mad. The also / Gustavo. Lord Jesus Christ. The irony that he enters the episode saying shh. The opposite of actually what he doing. We really got this man, Ziamara. I know I've been gone for about 12 hours, girl, but if you don't get the hell out of here, Avi. I mean, not Avi. Also, Avi thinking about me from, well, he may be down there. R.I.P. Avi, okay. So what are we doing here, my man? Okay. So she was like, bro, like she over there smoking cigarettes. She probably on like the 5th one in the past hour. Okay. I'm like, girl, pump your brakes. Okay. Your lungs are important. All right. So she was like, yo, bro, like, where you been at? The kids all jumping around. She was like, who wants to go to the bowling? That was horrible, y'all. Who wants to go bowling? They were like, oh, I do. I'm like, oh, God. So we going bowling. So I guess, that's another way to kind of get out the house so we won't have to talk. You know what I'm saying? And so she was like, yeah, so why we not going? He was like, don't worry about it. Nothing's going to change. We not going to go nowhere. We just going to keep it funky and stay in Cali. Okay. She was just like, how we going to keep it funky? And Franklin over there listening in our house. He was like, yo, it wasn't Frank. No, sorry. It wasn't Teddy. It wasn't Teddy. Because I remember that was like a big mystery who was bugging their house or what have you. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. So she was like, bro, I know you telling me to trust you, but every dude that done told me that done F me over. Okay, so what's going on? Like, Ziamara, I wouldn't even be mad if you bounce, girl. These really ain't your kids anyway. I'm just saying, I mean. Let me stop. I ain't that trifling. But girl, see, the problem is what Oso should have did when he was in that house and told her he had to go. He should have told them to pack their bags. We all going to this situation together, this storage, and we bouncing. Like, y'all really could have went to Tijuana somewhere, but you over there got to take 3-4 hours to get your bread. And I don't even care. I know you had like 10 million stashed away. You should have had at least one in the house somewhere. Come on, Oso. You are definitely capable. You built a whole damn tunnel. So you mean you couldn't build a secret space to hide some bread in your house? Jesus Christ. Mr. Jones, you said such a bum. The way he be letting the street walker put a battery in his back, girl, something else. Not the street walker. They was dragging the women's in this episode. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, VK, JTV, what's up? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. But also, it's like I shouldn't really even be surprised. Like, I shouldn't be too surprised because when I really think about him, I'm not surprised. If I really took some time. But I still was disappointed. I'm like, oh, they done got you, bro. They done got you. Oh, Lord. Now to the best couple on TV. I know y'all gonna dig these people at. What's up, Detroit? How are you? LSW said, did they take her and the kids? No, they still there. Child. Louis was like, let me get my calculator out. Let's see what we got. Oh, Franklin done stole $3.4 million of the dollars. Well, Coke and product, okay? And I was just like, dang. I ain't gonna lie, I wish it was a little more, but that's cool. I'll take the 3.4 million, okay? So she was like, not only that, okay, we got Mac and Terry on the way from St. Louis to pick up their product. Uncle's like, well, we ain't got no product. And she was like, yeah, we ain't got no bread to cop either, because she also mentioned, hey, you remember we froze our accounts in Panama right after what happened to Franklin. I'm going to get into Louis a little later because you should really be understanding what's happening to Franklin. But I digress, okay? But he gonna pick up the phone. She's like, what you doing? I said, what you really expect to happen when you call Franklin? Nephew, can I have my drugs back? Hell no, that is not about to happen. Like, you should even wasted your goddamn time picking up the phone to call Franklin, but he didn't even answer. He was like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Jesus, it just reminds me of the inconvenience of not having like cell phones in abundance back then. Like, you gotta page me, I gotta find a payphone. That's too much. Suppose we had to do that now. That would be hella trifling. Like, ain't nobody get in contact with me if I got to do all that for real. I mean, bad enough we had to stretch the house cord phone 5 feet. Okay. Oh God, what Detroit said, I'm just stopping by to see too. What's up, PG Excuses? Going to. I don't have. Well, yeah, y'all need to stick around because y'all may be surprised. I don't know. Okay. Hey, Wendy Lee, how are you? Yeah, being her mama, that's a whole nother situation, child. Whew, Lord, she going back to her old ways too. Now, Sissy Saint, you pissed me the F off last season, okay? So I really need you to redeem yourself, okay, girl? She meeting over there with Ruben, seems like in the park or what have you, and she was like, yeah, Franklin know that I'll be missing, so is that you, bro? He was like, yeah, that's my light work. That can let you know that I can touch Teddy real quick. I can reach out and touch Teddy real quick. She was like, all right then, I guess. He was like, all right, I need to see your boy, ma'am. Give me the boy. You give me the boy. All right, please. I need to see him, okay? I need ASAP like Rocky, girl. Bring him to me. We need to talk. She was a little hesitant, but he was like, We don't have much time, okay? Therefore, meet me at 10 o'clock at the museum, all right? And she was just like, okay. You was clowning me. I mean, there's no clowning me. I'm just saying, there's no clowning me. No, none of that, Brillo, okay? I'll have to catch that a little later, all right? Oh, Lord. I got to take a sip for this idiot. Oh, my God. Child. Beauty but no brains, child. Oh my God. Ooh. So Franklin goes to see Dion, all right? Because you know he over there in charge of the hood. And apparently Leon and Wanda, for now, seemingly went to Africa. I pray to God they went to Africa. I hope they're not stuck at LAX talking about our flight's been delayed. I need them to be in Africa, okay? I don't care where in Africa. I don't care which country. They need to be in Africa. I know we done seen scenes of him in the previews. I'm reaching as hell, but I'm hoping that's a weird ass dream sequence, okay? Because I do not need Leon back in the hood, okay? But we already know they're gonna draw them back. They're gonna draw them back in, all right? So Dion was like, oh, I thought you out the game, bro. Like, why you over here? Okay. And, you know, he was like, well, Leon told me you was done. He was like, no, I got the good. All right. He was like, no disrespect, but I got me a plug. He was like, who, the Colombians? Like, who? Oh, no, your uncle. He over there, you know, giving me the product. He was like, well, how much he charging you? And we found out price is $12K a key, okay? $12K a key. Franklin was like, oh, I got rollback prices. Call me the Walmart of crack, okay? I can do 10K a key. So he pretty much told him like, oh yeah, that's 200,000 of the dollars for every 100 bricks or 100 keys you move, okay? So Dion brain cells could not calculate. He could not calculate what 10K, the $2,000 difference. Okay, 12 minus 10 is 2, Dion, okay? It's just a simple multiplication. Like, oh my God, what grade did this child, I'm calling him a man child, okay? Because he's giving me Zeke from Power, low key, okay? How are you a whole boss and cannot do the simple mathematics, okay? That's one thing I give drug dealers all the praise. When it comes to customer service, communication, science, and mathematics, you need that to succeed, my man. So how are you here? How are you here? For real. Yes, 12 a key is really good. I mean, the most I've heard is like 17 a key. I mean, it's from TV, not real life, y'all. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, really? We can't figure out the math? So Franklin was like, all right, I know you ever with my uncle, but since I got the rollback prices, just, hey, tell him you found a better deal. And if you don't feel comfortable and he can't match it, you still got me, bruh. No matter of fact, I'm gonna bring my two girls over here. I'm gonna drop off 10 keys tonight for you, okay? Because I do the great customer service. All right, so I got a couple things to say about Franklin even soliciting Dion for this task, okay? Because we saw in the new stash house, there is, I want to say, at least 100 bricks, okay, that need to be sold, all right? So, one, you mentioned, Franklin, that you know that Dion and Unc are close, okay? There are two peas in the pot. Well, really, him and Louie are two peas in the pot. But they're like, you know what I'm saying? They like the, I don't know, they like the shrimp and the grits, okay? They close. You know this, all right? But I understand, you know, one, probably you know Dion ain't that bright. Two, you already have a previous report. Okay, cool. You familiar with the projects. Okay, cool. And you need to find a way to lay off and get this product off as soon as possible. I get that. But you are definitely in tricky territory selling bricks to someone that's close to your and you undercutting So yeah, the writing was on the wall, y'all. The writings were on the wall. Hey Jay, what, you just finished episode 1? Thank you for coming through straight to your girl. I appreciate that. DeMarcus said Franklin Saint was the reason. Yeah, we gonna get into that. Okay. Lord. So Teddy don't give no F's about family at this point because your boy Avi, not Avi. Lord, why is Avi in my mouth? Like the Avi spirit. I mean, you know, I love me some Avi. Anywho, he's like, also, like, I've been paging you, okay, all night. Like, that was 24 hours ago. Where you been? Okay, he was like, sorry, you know. Cedro, he was sick. We got to take him to the hospital. He was like, well, you should have called. We in big trouble. We got Parissa, she over there missing, okay. I'll be over there missing, okay. So my boo and my gun connect, like we in serious trouble, boo boo. Like, what's up? So he was like, I'm sorry, okay. I'm a little scared for Oso, y'all. I am a little scared for Oso. Oh no, Oso. Jesus. So Franklin, he's like, all right, dropping 10 bricks off at your boy Dion. All right, we got to see what's going on with Kane. All right, so Kane home, but he tunnel vision. He see a whiff of Franklin. He was like, oh, let me go see what this Negro want. Let me see what he want. So Franklin was like, hey, I just want to let you know personally that Leanne out the game, okay? But I, the great customer service representative I am, the great CEO that I am, because I play all the roles right now, okay? I am going to give you the pleasure of working with me and getting my bricks, okay? And your boy was like, this ain't a good time. Like, Kana took a turn for the worse. Like, they had to sedate him again. Like, we don't have time. And I'm like, I appreciate the sensitivity, Mr. Gangster, but I feel like realistically, you still would have been talking business because we still got to run this bread. Like, Kane ain't got no insurance. Let me know, do Kane got health insurance? Is he a member of Blue Cross Blue Shield? We need this bread going because I know this hospital stay ain't cheap, okay? But I do feel like, I think I recall Franklin saying that he was going to cover the hospital bills. So maybe they ain't got to worry about that. But still, I still feel like he should have been like, all right, cool, because we gangsters, we multitask. I don't understand what the problem was, sir. I don't understand what the problem is, all right? Yes, I understand that, DeMarcus. But I don't know. It's all tricky. It's all tricky. I mean, you really can't trust nobody I'm just saying. But Franklin and his family, they got a lot of drama. A lot of drama, okay? Louis, if you don't understand what's going on right here, ma'am, I don't know what to say, okay? Louis, of course, they don't got no product. They don't have no bread, okay? She goes to Teddy and say, hey, I need to re-up ASAP pronto. He's like, oh, you skip your honeymoon to sell crack? He said it like that, but that's pretty much what he was implying. And she was like, hey, don't worry about it. We businesses, right? You ain't never seen Walmart see me, you know, walk in and, you know, the customer service lady who be at the door, the little greeter, like, hey, was you just here for milk? Why you here again for milk? She ain't gonna say eggs, because eggs too damn hot, okay? But yeah, like, come on, Teddy. Like, what are you talking about? But I understand. Teddy is hella paranoid, okay? Everything is going wrong. So I don't mind him questioning Louis. She was like, don't worry about it. He was pressing her. She was like, all right, you twisted my arm. We got robbed, okay? And he was like, what? She was like, Franklin robbed us, okay? Apparently somebody wiped him out. Therefore, you know, he used us as a, you know, a life, a little raft, what have you, to save himself. So, you know, of course, Teddy low-key feeling guilty. So he agrees to give her 300 of the bricks on consignment. He ain't never did that for Franklin. 300 bricks on consignment? Meaning that I am trusting you to run me my money? Louis, if you don't realize something is wrong here, girl, like she's been in a position where I feel like she's so far gone. Her ambition is just driving her right now. She's not really thinking properly, I feel, at this point. She's so hungry for power, okay? Shout out to Biggie, money, power, and respect, okay? Is what you need in life. But, Louis, if you don't realize what's going on, girl, you need to wake up. But I did peep when they was walking away, they both was kind of looking back at each other like. So I feel like she probably sensed what something may be weird. Because one, why is Teddy helping me with 300 bricks nonetheless, okay? Oh, and coincidentally, my nephew got wiped out and they just had a business relationship. And from the phone call you had last season in the bedroom, girl, oh my God. Hey, BB. Brillo, I mean, for real. 300 bricks? Jesus Christ, who cooking all that? I mean, I don't know if she's doing coke and crack, hopefully, because that's too much damn crack to be goddamn cooking, okay? So, Marcus, you said Louis good for the bricks because 90% of Franklin's business. Now, I'm not saying she's not good for it, but there's a lot of bricks. I'm just saying, this Teddy we talking about too. We cannot trust Teddy at all. But she desperate, okay? Because we remember we got Mac and Terry coming to St. Louis. Now, I'm sure they ain't getting the whole 300, but they desperate, okay? So we see Vite over here, okay? Hey, Vite. V looking real good, y'all. I'm just so happy they really stepped her game up. V looking real good, okay? So Franklin was like, all right, I'm going to try this again. Round 2. Let me get my moves on. Let her understand how important and pivotal she is to my bank account, okay? So he was like, you remember way back when I told you that I had to do some heinous things for that bread? And she was like, yes. Well, he was like, well, you need to understand that I will not pretty much take this sitting down. All right. So, girl, what we doing? She was like, frankly, I'm a reformed scammer, sir. Okay. I'm a reformed scammer. So you want me to go back to my scamming ways for you and for us? He was like, but it's for our family, for our unborn child. Okay. He laid it all real thick. Okay. She was just like, God damn. My baby daddy is tripping, okay? Tripping the whole time. She's like, just make up with your family. Make up with your family. He ain't trying to hear that right now. He ain't trying to hear that. All he see is them zeros in that account, okay? That's all he see. No more commas. He ain't future no more. He ain't effing up no commas no more. He's messing with the decimal points. And Franklin don't want to mess with the decimal points. Okay? Oh, Lord. I guess Dion is being loyal, I guess, to Unc. But he tells Unc, yo, Franklin, your nephew was over here. And he over there giving me rollback prices talking about 10K a key. So I really want to work with you, Unc. I really want to work with you. I prefer to work with you. But I'm going to need you to give me that discount, bruh. No disrespect. I need to get my bread. I need to make my monies, okay? And so Unc was like, you caught them keys yet? He was like, nah, them two chicks. I mean, he called them something else. But them two chicks They bringing it tonight, so we see with the stare. Mind you, Dion, I need to dig in you real quick. How dare you call Wanda a crackhead, no, rockhead hoe? The disrespect. Okay, I understand not everybody endures Wanda like I. When I said, clutch my pearls, you don't call Leon's woman a rockhead hoe. Oh Lord. Then I had to recoup. I had to center myself. I was like, Wanda was over there humming the ABCs and giving head to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Literally. So I'ma digress, Dion, but I was hurt. Did any of y'all laugh when he called Wanda a rockhead hoe? Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord. So, Teddy, apparently 73 of the million ain't even enough for the CIA to consider wanting your ass again. So you low-key seem like you're doing so much to be back in to an organization that ain't even effing with you, bruh. They ain't effing with you. And you got to find a whole new gun connect because Ivy dead, okay? But I said, oh, the irony. You have 73 of the million. And the CIA talking about we need to clean some more of this stuff. You need to do more. You need to do more. So I started thinking to myself, I was like, oh, I peeped. For some reason, I don't know why, I was assuming that he possibly gave the CIA that money already. Like that was already in their, their ownership or what have you, in their possession. But they noted that the money is still in Teddy's authority. So he still has the bread in his possession. So that is low-key giving me some hope, y'all. That is low-key giving me some hope. We may be able to get the bread back. Okay, shout out to episode 2. We got Cassandra on deck. We may have a little hope, but a part of me feels like I can see Teddy building resentment towards the CIA because I feel like it would never, ever be enough for him to get back in. He's probably going to build up resentment. So I'm curious. I don't know why. I feel like I may be reaching, but I really wouldn't be surprised if some type of weird way he ends up wanting to be back on Franklin's side to get the CIA back or something, like, I don't know. We saw Alton reading the book, Spook, that's that by the door. I don't know. I can see Franklin really going rogue, possibly, Teddy. And then in this scene, he's also talking about, this family. Louis and Franklin. Oh, they're just going to tear each other apart. Fool, what you thought was going to happen? Bread and family don't mix. Bread and blood don't go together. Bread and butter go together. Bread and jelly go together. Bread and mayo. Maybe, bread and a little ketchup if you got a little hot dog or sausage link. But bread and blood do not mix. Especially if we talking about the Millies. Come on. So, your boy Gustavo / also come in. Teddy be thinking he real slick, but we already peeped you, Teddy. He was like, oh, I apologize for not, really being sensitive about your son going to the hospital. Can you remind me, what was the name of that hospital again? What was the name? What was the name again? Because I want to make sure we get sick. We don't go there. I said, Teddy, we see you from a mile away, bruh. Also, he may not speak a lot, but he is on to you, bruh. He on to you, and I'm getting nervous for Oso. I'm getting a little nervous, okay? Because he gonna be checking. Verdugo Hospital is definitely going to get some phone calls about their hospital records, okay? Yeah, Jeremiah, I feel it too. I feel like Oso, he's going to be Oso dead soon, child. Jesus. Now, Franklin, why you act like V never looked this good before? She I'm a city girl, okay? I got these bundles, okay? I got this fit, bruh. Like, what's up? What's up? She was like, I gotta look fine because I'm about to deposit this 1.85 milli that you got in this trunk, bro. I got to look presentable. I can't look like no broke hoe. What you talking about? Like, I don't know if Franklin was like, turned on or impressed or surprised or intrigued. Like, he was all of these things. And I was like, Franklin, so you bringing that scammer out? You bringing a scammer out, okay? So you got to be careful. And I will not be surprised if she over there setting up some accounts on her own. Do we trust V? Put a 1 in the chat if you trust her. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not trust her. Like, I feel like she's gaining in my good graces a little bit, but she gonna look out for herself because at the end of the day, Franklin, he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot. And she got a whole seed to worry about. So I would not be surprised if she got a little something going on in them accounts for her own damn self. And I wouldn't even be mad, honestly, because he is definitely digging a ditch for himself, okay? Mr. Jones, DeMarcus, Moochie, for real. Like, y'all agree. Like, we can't really trust her too much. Like, they played the hell out of us last year, okay? It was like, oh, we don't trust V, blah, blah, blah. She out. And then she's starting to turn like she's for him a little bit, but I got my good eyes on you, girl. DeMarcus, you said Franklin said sucker. We already, that whole situation with T, that did it for me. That did it for me. Like, for real. He a whole sucker. He a whole candy store. Franklin. Probably like, oh, girl, I'm gonna put another baby in you. Y'all. Jesus. So Buckley, he over there giving, Louis the rundown. Like, all right, you got these bodies in front of your establishment. Now, officially, you just a victim, But unofficially, these cops gonna be on your ass, girl. So I'm gonna need you to clean all your ish up because I ain't got time, okay? I need you to stay alive and your business running because I no longer work for the LAPD. So I'm depending on you to give me my bread because I'm not getting no more of the W-2s, girl. So clean your ish up, all right? So over there. Talk about, yeah, you keep yourself clean. Stay off that effing powder. Goddamn junkie. Y'all, was cracking me the hell up. Oh my God, this is hilarious to me, okay? So get a little page. So, when you a couple, when you've been together for a long time, sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Your nonverbals is gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's how you guys communicate. So he got that page because he's been trying to get a hold of Franklin all damn day. So she was like, Buckley, excuse us, give us a minute. So he leave, all right? So this I ain't gonna lie, this is probably my favorite part of the episode, y'all. This conversation was so fire to me, like it was hilarious, okay? So, he on the phone, Franklin like, he was like, we need to meet. He was like, for what? It was a long ass pause. He was like, nigga, what the hell you talking about? You got my $3 million talking about you don't know why we need to meet. Y'all, that shit was so hilarious to me. I mean, these uncle and Franklin scenes, like, it's so fire. Like, it's so fire. This conversation was hilarious. So he was like, Franklin, stop playing, run me my money. He was like, oh, your wife over there can steal my plug behind my back. I'm like, well, Franklin, you did kind of quick. But she was been trying to work with Teddy. So I get what you feeling, bro. Oh, that's business. But when I steal the money I helped you get, oh, it's personal? So the rules changing up in here, bro? And Uncle was like, Franklin, this ain't what you want, bro. Give me my money or you won't really feel this pain. He was like, my eyes been open, bro. So whatever you got going on, I'm ready. We ready. they weren't really ready, y'all, because we got some things to talk about that happens a little later on. But of course, he pissed. So Miss Louie here, I guess, is Louie Saint. I guess that's her last name, if you will. Okay. She see Unc mad, right? She heard the conversation, okay? She pissed. She was like, oh, he pissed. But he ain't pissed. So I need to get my man pissed so we could be on the same page, because he's still not trying to go to war with his blood like that. But I don't give a goddamn. So I'm going to gaslight the hell out of my husband, okay? So she was like, well, honey, I something I forgot to tell you last night. When I went and helped Franklin, he pulled a gun out on me. And luckily Buckley was there, because if he wasn't, he probably would have did it. So that should let you know what we dealing with right now. So we see a little picture on the bottom left here. Unc fuming, furious. Because one thing you not going to do when it comes to Unc is F with his woman. So Franklin, you don't F with his woman. So Unc is top tier mad right now. And I'm like, Louie. Now, let me know in the chat. How did y'all feel when she told Unc this? Because I get the full disclosure, but we already know what Louie on. This was purely to manipulate Unc. Purely. It wasn't like, oh my God, because if you would have told him 12 hours ago, right after it happened, I probably wouldn't have been as mad because you got adrenaline, like you frustrated. But you held this in your back pocket. You held this in your back pocket, and you knew when to take that out. You knew when to put the big joker on the table. Oh, long and hot. Louie, you must ain't got no family for real, girl. You can't. What's up, Detroit? Big facts. Louie was telling the truth. Yes, she was telling the truth to Marcus, but you have to understand. She held that truth for at least this nighttime now. So it's been approximately 24 hours. Anytime before this situation, I was like, all right, cool. But no, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing by telling Unc at that very moment. She was like, he needs to be pissed like me. I need to divide him from Franklin. And I know just what to do with. Put my ass in the middle. And you can't tell me no different. That's how I feel, okay? Opinions are opinions. We're watching the same show, but we got different mindsets. But that's why we all here to discuss, okay? So Franklin, of course, he got, a delivery situation, okay? So he got Black Diamond and Dallas picking up the bricks to deliver to Dion. Of course, they got their kids in the back, and she was like, I'm about to drop them off. But if I would have dropped them off beforehand, we would have been late. He was like, damn, girl, you got to bring the kids and whatnot. Like, what you doing? And so Dallas got the nerve to say, well, if you would just tell us what a safe house is, we wouldn't have to go through all this inconvenience. Girl, don't you realize his last security just robbed him of the $5 million? So you think y'all little trifling self. Do y'all remember what y'all was doing the previous seasons? Flip-flopping. You over there flip-flopping like $1 Old Navy damn flip-flops, and you got the nerve to expect Franklin B. Saint to trust you with his drugs and his money? Like that? You can deliver 10 bricks, but you're not about to have the whole safe. We still can't find Peaches on my $5 million, but here you go requesting that I tell you where my secret product is. I think you was asking for too much, Dallas. So if you need to spend an extra $5 on gas and an extra 30 minutes to drive around LA because you can't find or don't know the location of the safe house, that's what you're just going to have to do. Because Franklin ain't got time. He not only lost the $5 million, he lost $73 million. So that is 78 of the million. You expect a man who lost 78 of the million to trust you where his information, his product, and his drugs and money at? Well, really, I mean, it's his now, but he's technically sold it. But y'all already know. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. Jesus. And we got the kids in the back. They all polite, giving him French fries. Look like it was a McDonald's fry. Y'all know how them McDonald's fries be. They be the lick sometimes. I'm just saying. I ain't had one in a while, but I remember because I don't really eat McDonald's. I have food poisoning. Long story. But yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. DeMarcus, who was the best manipulator? Louis or Raquel Thomas? Ooh. Let me sip on that, child. They're both good, but I gotta give it to Raquel. I mean, she manipulated her own son to kill his daddy, even though he low-key didn't know it. But still, that's top tier manipulation for me, okay? I'm just skim over this because Teddy, he finds Persa. Some detective them helped him find her. She locked up somewhere. We gonna find out in episode 2 what happened with her dumb ass. But yeah, the fact that he already mentioned to also that he has detective what is it, Perosa, Detective Perosa, he's been calling the hospitals and the jails looking for her ass. So you should expect that Teddy already called in another request for him to look upon your story about your son being in that hospital. I'm just saying. And also, he already know. He goes to Tony, okay? Tony is a DEA agent he's a CI for, okay? First of all, he a little tight because he was like, oh, so what the hell you doing here? He treated Oso like a side chick, like, what you doing here, bro? My family here. What you doing? What you doing? You ain't called nothing? Like, this ain't how CIs work. This is not how this relationship's supposed to go. I understand you knew. I thought we briefed you in the 12 hours that we had you, bro. But if I didn't make it clear then, let's make it clear now. You are not supposed to just be popping up at our hotel room while we over here doing surveillance. And the whole team was looking like, nigga, what you doing? You gonna blow my spot. What you doing here? But he was like, hey, I forgot to tell you. I told Teddy I had my son in the hospital, so I need y'all to cover that up. He gonna talk about, oh, well, for an intelligence agent, hospital, records, that's hard to get a hold of. I said, that sounds like a lie. I understand we got HIPAA laws, everything, but I feel like that's a lie. Then he got the nerve to say, oh, we gonna go ahead and take care of it as soon as possible. Like, also already know, I can't really trust this man. Like, Tony's sense of urgency, like, it's trash. And I'm like, Tony, I need you to have a sense of urgency, because at the end of the day, your CI ain't gonna be able to tell you ish, because Teddy gonna kill his ass when he realizes he lying. So I'm gonna need you to act accordingly. Like, for real. Like, when you playing games, Tony, that's the thing. Like, the whole CI ish, like, is really for the birds. But I understand also probably feel like he ain't got no choice. But bruh. So Tony was like, yeah, I was on the phone with my bosses, and yeah, we need more, and we need it fast. So yeah, those tunnels by the border, we need to see that ASAP pronto. So he was like, all right, is tomorrow cool? All right, bet. So they pretty much gonna just see the border, child. Oh Lord. So we at Franklin's house, okay? And Sissy was like, okay, so Ruben, he's getting a little impatient. So he wants you to meet him tomorrow. Franklin all hesitant, like, I don't know now. And she said, what happened to wanting to burn this shit to the ground, bruh? And I love that callback, because that's what they said the last scene of episode 10 of season 5. So that was kind of fire to me, okay? Just being a little weird nerd, okay? And he was like, we about to commit treason, started over here with the Russians. Like, we gonna have to wake up and realize that we gonna have to possibly leave America. And she was like, fool, don't you realize these people don't care about you? Like, for real, like, you are a non-MF factor. They don't care about your black behind. Therefore, why you tripping? Why you hesitant? And he over there in a pensive mood thinking, She was like, all right, I got to lay it on thick for my man. So now I got to do me a monologue. She was like, when I was sitting there without your father for weeks and hours and days and whatnot, and one day I realized, not Franklin, I don't know why Franklin in my mouth, but Teddy, I realized he didn't kill me because he low-key thought I wasn't important enough to die. I mean, she was very, she definitely went in and pretty much said, like, he thought he can take the most important thing to me in this world and I would not be able to do anything about it. He didn't spare my life because he was, thinking about his morals. He wasn't doing that. Convenience. He could have killed me, could have got away with it. No, he killed Alton and did not touch me because he realized that I could not do anything about it, or he thought I couldn't do anything about it. So at the end of the day, where I am at right now, son, sir, are you watching? You hearing? Are you listening to me? I am now hereby stating that is my very mission to ensure I'm taking the CIA down, I'm taking Teddy down, and I'm taking this whole MFing-ish down. Are you coming with me or not? I was like, well, goddamn. Goddamn. All right, Sister Saint, okay. And she said, what you're not going to do is treat me like an inconsequential nigga. Sure. I was like, oh, you did that. You did that. Now, if you would have talked to your son like that from The Wire, if you would have talked to DeAndre like that, maybe he would have had some pep in his step, ma'am. Or is it D'Angelo? It was D'Angelo. He pissed me off, so I don't even like getting his name right. DeMarcus said Franklin State was in a worse situation than K9. $70 million to 20 for real. Those are both bad. But it's one thing to get $78 million stolen and to owe $20 million to the Colombians, okay? I probably would pick the 78 million just to lose. Because what you're not going to do is survive when you owe somebody that much money, okay? Oh, Lord. Mr. Jones, you said Louis was preaching, though. You talking about Louis or Sissy? Because I can't recall when Louis was preaching. Are you talking about when she was telling about his nephew? Okay. I thought it was D'Angelo. Thank you, Moochie. I appreciate it. I was 90% sure, but I was like, I don't care. Because he pissed me off. I was sad that, Stringer Bell did that to him. But I'm not going to get emotional, okay? Because we got to talk about this drop right here, okay? So we have the young ladies dropping off the drugs, picking up the money. Dion over here, just as dumb as rocks, low-key, okay? So I'm like, oh, he acting real fishy. He flirting with the ladies, talking about, oh, I know little women got little hoo-has. Do big women got big hoo-has? And Dallas was like, that's her. The way she looked. And y'all look at this bottom picture. She like, what you talking about? See, you was playing them earlier with Franklin, but now you flirting. So I'm like, okay, my radar up. Is y'all radar up? They radar wasn't up. Oh my God. Oh, like y'all need to feel y'all P's and Q's and the elemental P's, okay? All the alphabets I need y'all to be on. All them alphabets that Wanda was singing and humming while she was over there pleasuring the people, okay? I need y'all to be on y'all ish, okay? Because Dion was sounding real fishy, talking about y'all get home safe now. I said, oh, yeah, it's about to be on and popping. What we going to be dealing with right now? So they in the car. And she was like, damn, what you think about Dion, girl? Like, you think he holding? Black Diamond was like, I ain't had none in a minute. So, yeah, he looking real good to me at this point, okay? Because working with Franklin around the clock is a lot, okay? And so Dallas got the nerve to say, yeah, I think Franklin holding too. Black Diamond showing morals now. Another clue. I'm like, oh, somebody happened because she's showing the morals. She was like, he's our boss and his woman is pregnant. Stop doing that. Be respectful. I was like, oh, Lord. They're showing her as, I don't want to say the innocent, but they're showing the morals. Okay. They're showing the difference between the two. morals, low-key immoral. They showing kind of, they differentiate, they putting that line in that middle. I'm like, okay, they're differentiating. Okay, we're gonna see that. Next thing, it ain't no good. It ain't the Lil Wayne like a cop car. It ain't that good situation. It's bad one, okay? It's bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it comes for you? Okay, so they get pulled over. And we see two Caucasian cops, get out the car. Boom, 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 get out the car. They're like, we know all right, sir. We know all right. And then I was a little bit triggered, just a little bit, but that's all right. So they hear Buckley. She look in the rear. She's like, you ain't even no cop no more, bro. So apparently everybody know Buckley ain't no cop. So I see Buckley dying in the next 2-3 episodes. Okay, hopefully. Okay. Oh Lord. So, and mind you, as soon as that cop car pulled up behind their car, I already saw Unk's head. I already saw the Jerry curls. I done seen the Jerry curls in the back, in the middle. I already knew what's up. And see, that's part of Franklin underestimating Unk and the cop they got in their back pocket. Franklin, I'm going to need you to get a cop in your back pocket. You thought you had a CIA agent. That wasn't it, bruh. You need a cop in your back pocket, okay? So he made them get out the car, pop the trunk, because he already know what it is. So he get the bags, and of course we have Unk coming out the car. He should have had some more theme music, like Papa was a rolling. I don't know, something dramatic. So he come out smoking. So he approached Black Diamond, okay? He was like, where Franklin holding my stuff? She was like, I don't know. I'm going to ask you again. But stole on you, girl. Where my stuff? And he punched the dog-ish out of your girl. I was like, So Dallas, she getting hemmed up by cops because she about to jump in because this is my ride or die. This is my chick. You ain't about to be hitting on. We both about to get beat up. If anything, you're not just going to beat on my girl like that, okay? So proceeded to take his gun out. He's like, oh, he's going to be bad on you. You need to talk. And of course, they don't know. They telling the truth. But he don't care. And you know what? He low-key still hot about them shooting Louis. And I think that's a big part of it. Yeah, he got a lot going on, but it never left his mind that they were shooting at his woman. And we already know what happens when you threaten or cause any type of harm to his woman. All right. So I don't want to say pistol whips her. He beats her with this gun at least 3-4 times. And of course, everybody was like, she got a kid. Like, bro, like, calm down. We telling the truth. But he peeped like, okay, I think they're telling the truth because they would have been, gave him some information. Oh, Lord. So everybody around, there's people outside, even the cops was looking like, dang, bro, you going a little harsh. We even see Buckley looking a little sensitive. I know he about to smoke him a good old crack rock to forget about this because he was like, oh, I didn't sign up for the abuse of the Black women, okay? Not in Black History Month. What are we doing, Unc? What are we doing? So let's talk about it, okay? Now, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. And maybe this is the hood drug dealer woman in me. But I felt he was excessive. That's point but period. He was excessive per se because she didn't really cause any threat to him. But if we think about it, Dallas and Black Diamond were ride or dies. They understood what they were in for. Franklin asked them before they even robbed Franklin and Louis, like, hey, if you have any questions about what's about to happen and you need to excuse yourself, you can go ahead and do so. They was very clear of the dangers of the industry, okay? Even in the beginning of the episode, when he gave them the bread for the extra babysitting hours, he's, said, hey, I need you to have the full-time help. And she said, oh, I always wanted to be them, one of them dynasty bitches. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I feel like it was excessive when I'm looking at gender and causing no threat. and really not being able to get much information. I feel like it was kind of a useless, it looks like she did kill, what have you. But when I look at it, it's a part of the game, unfortunately. Call me harsh, whatever, but that's my initial thought. It's part of the game. They made it very clear in the writing. They made us understand that Dallas and Black Diamond was about that life and about anything that comes. They even had plans. We see in episode 2, they had plans if something was to go awry. So put a 1 in the chat if you feel like Unc was excessive, and put a 2 if you think he was justified in what he did. Now, I do feel sympathy because she was a woman, and I feel like it was unnecessary because we're watching the show and we see all angles. But he don't see all angles. He said, oh, this is the woman that was behind my woman shooting. Oh, this is the woman that possibly is a link to get my money and my drugs back. Oh, I got to hurt Franklin. He think I'm playing even though I'm his aunt. He know I'm going to whoop his ass again. Like, he got all this going on. We know, she don't know. But at the end of the day, it's a part of the game. Mabel ain't on the table no more. So that's on that. Mr. Jones, he said, theme song should be that Snoop Dogg. Can you control your garden too? Oh, it took me a minute, and you're being, politically correct. I appreciate that for being PG. Okay. Yes. But yes, he's definitely low key, a sucker simp, mainly for a lot of other things that he's been doing. But yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh no, DeMarcus. That's not right. Oh Lord. So we're gonna see when we discuss episode 2 on how this all unfolds and continues. But Unc is raging right now. I mean, he went from doing a hokey pokey to being 1 foot in, 1 foot out the game to really being full-blown low-key savage right now. Okay, so we gonna see how far this savagery goes. All right. But thank you guys for rocking with me. Please stay tuned and watch tomorrow at 10 p.m. Snowfall episode 2. I already watched it. I just gotta, just gather my thoughts and plan and everything. But yes, y'all. Also, your girl, I'm tired, okay? But I'm still about to do some chores to be done in time to watch BMF at midnight, okay? It's a lot. It's a lot. And then I haven't even watched Bella yet, but I will be reviewing that episode 1, season 2 on Saturday. And of course, on Sunday, it'll be BMF at 11 a.m. And then on Monday, me and Brillo, we in the works of planning something for y'all. So thank you guys. Please make sure you like this video. Subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you, DeMarcus. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed. If you in the chat watching the replay, please give your girl her flowers, okay? Give your girl her flowers. Well, y'all have a good evening. And yes, tomorrow, Friday. I can't. Ooh. Payday. Well, I already got paid, but y'all, please have a great Friday day. Okay, now we'll see y'all Friday night. All right. But until next time, toodles.